Welcome to another installment of Midnights with Marcus Maven. And the reaction to the University of Louisville versus NC State on the road. I can't wait to get to the comments. I think I'm going to have to put somebody in the chair of shame already. Multiple chair of shames already. I don't know just yet, though. I just took a quick glance. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll take it easy on everybody tonight because everybody's cold and stressed. Fabian, this team was lost it. What's up, Fabian Cashmere? Lemon Pepper Louisville. Tonight's show. The referee don't respect KP. What's good? What's good, Dr. Crump? Let's get this over with. This is nuts. Hold on. Tracy, what's going on? Snowmageddon. Yeah. Listen, everybody talking about they want to handle Yellowstone. Can't deal with this cold for 10 hours. Talking about I want to go and herd and rustle cattle out in Montana. She. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, put your Yellowstone fantasies away or go outside for a few minutes, then come back here and talk about how you want to move out to Montana. This ain't even a cupcake to Montana. Mom's Kelly, what's going on? Oh, Big Burns. We've got to let L play his real position. This is a perfect to sum up this year's basketball season. I thought they played pretty dang good. Got hosed by the referees several times. This team could be great. In the Northeast Kentucky Outdoors. Boy, that's a risky statement you just made. I mean, I agree, but it's risky. KP's substitution pattern was confusing. Yeah, I thought so too. I think he changed his pattern once they let go of the rope. Yep. They once they let go of the rope, then he just said, okay, I'm just looking at body language. So he let a college ET just score out. Yeah. Sydney used to do that. Brandon just wandering around, staring in space. L can't get the ball up the court efficiently. No hands, 20 seconds of standing around. I will say this. Now I'm looking for balance, y'all. I am looking for balance. Y'all do know how I am. And yes, I agree. L. Ellis did not get the ball up efficient. Okay. Well, you right now, if you want me to agree with your statement on L. Ellis, whatever you say about L. Ellis, or actually not whatever you say, if you want me to agree with that statement, then you acknowledge that Kamari Lands was doing a damn good job getting that ball up the court. Kamari Lands was running a lot of point guard during the times we were playing. He was getting the ball up the court. Kamari Lands was making the good passes to break the pressure. Kamari Lands is a 6'8" 2 guard, and he handled the point. He was the one advancing the ball. So you tell me right now that you know good and well Kamari Lands got the ball up the court. He did a good job handling the basketball. Kamari Lands got fouled a couple times. This is where I agree with the listen. We weren't winning that game. Every contested call went against us. We were not winning that game. They were going to make sure that game stayed around the spread. You could see it 6 minutes in. We were drawing some fouls. We're not a tough team. We got frustrated. We let go of the rope. But again, I look for balance. You cannot tell me They didn't show up ready to play. They had to press. They got turnovers. Like I said, we had plenty of mistakes, but they were ready to play. We need more pressure. We got some pressure. We need more pressure. Every team is just confident too when they're getting all those calls. So yeah, you would have to agree. Like I'm not doing that statement that just you just run to the internet and say nothing's getting better. Like, okay, like the only way to you they're getting better is if they win. If that's the case, I'm not gonna entertain that. And you understand why. Because if you don't say Kamari Lands got better, if you don't think JJ Trainer's getting better, you're just trying to find all the negative things and stick to spouting off shit on the net. I agree. He does not look NBA ready. Rose coming off, he's been out, 2 weeks. um, and the dude can play. Big dude can play. He's not a bum. They did improve, but Ron, they let go of the rope. They got down, let go of the rope, did the exact same thing. Let a 4-point game get to 12 like that. Offensive rebound. Look, they gave up offensive rebounds. The other team shoots a 3. Their head drops. We take a bad shot. Now we down 9. Now they're just chucking them up with all the confidence in the world. He said, I was happy because he was fighting for his players. Yeah, but Kenny Payne knew. He knew tonight. He knew because it's hard to tell your kids it's hard to tell your kid that's how I want you to attack the basket. You should have got the foul call. And now when they're, they really Kamari Lands got to that basket, he should have got his foul call. A couple times Ellis got to the basket. They were showing that they're not respecting this team at all. And Kenny Payne had to get that technical. Appreciate it. Who's ready for football? We definitely gonna be ready for football season, but it ain't football season, and I'm definitely gonna watch him get better. Yeah, he's in a doghouse. And I wouldn't say he's a waste of a scholarship, but he's in a doghouse. And I think the only way he's gonna start focusing is if he gets ridiculed. Hold on. How the hell did you know that? Sorry. Yeah, Withers, like I said, listen, but here's the problem. He looked like he was trying to go harder. It just wasn't working. But yeah, he just looked he just looked so passive. That traveling he got in the corner, that double dribble thing, I'm like, what is that? And then that's when I feel y'all, when you're mad, you look at the coach and you're like, what is that? Coach, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the least confident move you've ever seen him make. It's a turnover at a valuable time. It's big momentum swings right there. Yeah, they did go for a little spark. Yeah, that's like I said. And he gotta be ready to play, but he has to see it too. Like don't carry an attitude too. Like when KP says, Jalen, I owe it to the rest of the team to take you out a lot more. Like Jalen Withers is gonna have to look in the mirror and say, "You're right, coach," and work harder and earn his minute by minute. Like I hate that's the fact, what it is. There's that one referee we be talking about. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Can somebody tell him where we get that? Where we get that shirt from? Our guys at T-shirt hooligans, of course. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Once they started getting appreciate it, Jason. Once they started getting distracted by their officiating, that's just another thing. That's like they can't do that. They can't afford to do any of that stuff. Dude, boy, get out of here with that. I've seen Washington Generals play better games. No, you haven't. Jay Jones says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Did I record my dad's reaction to the game? No. Actually, I think he's asleep. If he's not, he's probably back there looking at a History Channel movie or something. Look, I asked him, I said, Dad, I ain't making too much noise. He said, it's just background. But he was asleep during the game. I was trying not to yell and cuss. Hold on. I've informed. I've refrained. Listen, I've refrained from saying negative things. Listen, I can say negative things, but you got to bounce. Like, okay, when you just again, I've always been like this. When you just point out the negative and you don't point out the positive, it drives a I don't know what it's called. It just drives a hater energy, it's just like a loser energy. If I can just sit around and not say, okay, that dude got better. They look like they, came to play. Y'all know how I say that. The reason I can leave early is because I say, did we come to play? Did we have a game plan? Stick to the game plan. Did they go hard? And what was the focus? What were they focused on and getting better at? We could not get a call our way. Put Jalen in the chair tonight. Oh, good evening, Lauren. The Moore saga's finally over. Did he choose Texas? Yeah, but when they let go of that rope, it's like people are tired. People are tired of hearing the battle back part. It's like because you let go of the rope, then it turns into cruise control. Fighting when you're losing by 18 is when you shouldn't be. The problem is when you shouldn't be losing by 18. That roster shouldn't be beating you. That North Carolina State roster, but their attitude can. Yeah, they weren't playing. They didn't have some magic system. When they isolated against us, they whooped us 1-on-1. We isolated Brandon. He makes a good move, goes baseline, 2 dribbles, and just drops the ball right on the baseline, right out of bounds. It's not being tough. You gonna yell at the coach for that? Or are we gonna keep on just snatching everybody for every turnover? We'll all go crazy. We'd all go crazy if that's the case. Were you not? Are you sure you? Miles Kelly, did you just announce that on the midnight show? Hey, y'all, don't nobody screenshot this. Nobody better screenshot this, what she just put on here. Nobody screenshot it. Nobody shares that information. Now, you can talk about it secretly and you can get excited. Congratulations, Moms Kelly and Quincy Riley. We're happy to have you back for another. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back, Moms Kelly. This time, Moms Kelly, we can tailgate for real, and look, and I won't be creeping in and out of the shadows, right, Lauren? Oh God, Sometimes it feels like that. Dude was like a bigger. Is he bigger? I don't think he was bigger than Zach Randolph. Yeah, like I said, I'm not happy that they let go of the rope like they do, but they look like they were trying to play harder. But you can't let them keep getting tip outs and offensive rebounds. That cannot happen. You cannot win because you look like they're just outworking you. Yeah, some of them calls on the inside, those were just bad calls. See, I knew somebody was going to say that right now. Demetrius, I knew somebody was going to say that. I know. Hold on. Oh, man, my bad. Demetrius, you saying that proves to me that you did not watch SMU Iona. I sat in here with my father and we watched Iona SMU. I said, Dad, that dude right there, remember him? That's the dude that transferred out, the McDonald's All-American that transferred out. We stared at him the whole time. I said, Dad, they're going to be running around talking about how much we miss Sam Williamson. I'm telling you. You watched that game, Sam Williamson was just out there being the exact same Sam Williamson you've seen before. Period, point blank, period. I watched the game. I watched Iona SMU with my own two eyes.
I had to chime in on that one.
What
dude was not a factor at all. Not a factor at all. So I don't care what nobody say.
Right. Pops maybe, y'all. we actually watched that unfold. And he was just cruising out there. Like, okay, maybe he might have did something in the first half that we didn't see, but the second half we watched. What, you looking to get on something?
Your water.
In the closet.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. You know I do room temperature water. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah, look forward, straight ahead.
Down here?
No, yep, straight ahead. Should be right in front of your face.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and there's some Avion down there on the ground. If you want to throw a couple of them in the refrigerator, so get some cold. Actually, stick it outside. Right, just stick it on the porch for a second or something. So you've been enjoying yourself so far?
Yeah, like I say, it's a dream come true. The dude hooks me up with the car today.
The speakers?
Yeah, they hook me up. So I'm gonna have to steal the deal. The other guy said about the other guy. Look, they turned my little sign into a concert hall.
Right. Yeah. Mm. Yes, indeed.
The dude was disappointing.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, he just didn't have no fire to him. It's like, yeah. And it's like, you can't, but that's the problem we have in this year. It's like, I can't fire you up. Like, I can try to fire you up or bench you a little bit more, but yeah, it's like, yeah, you can't. And that was our problem every year. We like, dude, you got some ability, but if you don't got no motor,
you gotta have some stuff.
Right. And yes, people, he really did just put it outside. He did just throw the waters outside to freeze up. Hold on, we're catching up. I did see more aggressiveness and more fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just come on. Like, listen, complain, but acknowledge the good stuff. Complain, but acknowledge the good. I like the zone. Yeah, and they're learning their responsibilities. They're learning your job is to keep it out of the middle in the zone. You know what I'm saying? You might give up some shots. They started great. L slowed everything down with bad shots. Is that what you mean? Yeah, it was that, like anybody can. Yeah, like Shekels, anybody can admit that. Like I said, if you're mad, I get it. you can be mad. Like, but if improvement is only wins and losses to you, it's gonna suck. I mean, it's already sucks, but improvement is in the details. And listen, 17 turnovers, 4 assists. I'll say, and how many of them like right at the basket? You know that it's probably more turnovers, like missing easy shots. Almost should be more. You know, count as a turnover. I kept hearing in my head, KV push it. And the 10-second count came. Yeah, with the toe. Yeah, he doesn't want to attack a full court press. My boy, Terry Boykin, he posted a couple about maybe 2 weeks ago. It was the truest thing. He said everybody want to be a point guard till they start full court pressing. Everybody wants to be a guard until, especially a point guard, until they start full court pressing. Definitely played better. Showed some fight. Not for moral victories if they didn't lose by 30. Oh God, that's the king of moral victories. Turnovers is terrible. At this point, get better improved for next year. Show the door to some of these current players. 10-second backcourt, not getting defended, unacceptable. Yeah, he's always flirting with that line too. Look better, but yeah, they got to close out better. They missed a lot of free throws they don't normally miss. That felt like quitter attitude too, just missing them free throws. They shoot a good free. They're pretty tough with the free throws. Would you testing out that ground?
Yeah. Man, it's blizzard conditions out here.
Right.
Yeah.
You gonna get on the grass and then the concrete?
Yeah. Well, what's happening? I'm just going to the car, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm just going ahead just to check it out.
Take the grass route so you don't.
Yeah. So like, help me.
Yeah.
I can't get
Right. I ain't dragging you in here from. Pops maybe he just had to go outside, y'all. He just had to go outside. Lauren, you see what I'm saying? Sit your ass down. Y'all see what I go through? Everybody got to stay off the floor. He did show some emotion on that. Get off the floor. Everybody got to get off the floor. Time inbounding the ball. I don't think our screens are hard enough.
They're getting in the constant project.
Oh, they already frozen shut.
Shut.
Okay.
It's a project.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, early on I thought about lifting up the windshield wipers just on principle, but yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's an ice shell around the car, kind of.
Yeah, you got to get hot water just to get in the car.
Won't that break? Won't that crack the window though?
No, I'm not putting it on the window. I'm putting it in the cracks.
Right.
You know, just where they come together.
Is it true that WD-40 works too? Have you ever heard that?
Yeah. No, in other words, pre-treated.
Oh, okay, pre-treated. Okay.
Yeah, not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it can't get to what it got to get to.
Yeah, getting past the ice sleeve.
Yeah, it'll turn into a practical matter.
But the concrete wasn't too slippery.
No, because it's ice. It's like cleats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard ice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Yeah. It's so it's kind of rigid.
Yeah. It's like the little ice balls get produce friction.
Yeah.
Ice balls. Yeah.
Burns kind of reminded me of Escalade. Yeah, you remember Big Troy, Dad?
Yeah, Big Troy.
Yeah, Big Troy. Yeah. Let's say the most unexpected hooper you ever seen in your life.
Man, he's a freaking football player. He's a freaking lineman.
Right.
NFL lineman. Hooper.
Mm-hmm. Nah, he didn't listen. Alicia, he fell asleep during the game. Or he like right before the game. Turnover to kill us again. They were playing harder, but yeah, it's just like we can't let go of the rope. Yeah, his ball hand. Jalen Withers needs to run a whole lot of dribbling drills, but not just drills. Like he needs to get down and he needs stance. He needs posture. He needs to work on his ball handling, going from dribble to pick up the ball, dribbling to picking up the ball, dribbling to picking up the ball to make a crisp pass, like ball security. Yeah, I know. I don't like. Yeah. Made free throws would have made a huge difference. Hunting for whistles. I mean, like I said, they should have got some today, but God, Bruce Willis around anywhere. Does Dad sound like I said he sound? Oh. Sydney is on upward swing. James, yeah. James, I don't know. Mike James is not confident right now. What up, Jared? Multiple players in double figures need more than 4 assists. This is a fact. Yeah, dude, big boy. What it do, Tyrone? I feel like we're showing improvement. That's all I can ask for. Keep doing that. I mean, of course, you want that improvement to turn to wins. I do too, and it's frustrating. And I want quick. I mean, again, we say the same thing about if Rick give you the quick hook, you say let him play, let him, and then when you don't give him the quick hook, it's like, what are you doing? Like, get him out of there. Withers will be in the portal by years end. No. He likes it here. They need to learn to ignore the officials. That's a fact. Why did it take so long to get in their offense? Yeah, that's terrible. I guarantee next game they'll get in their offense faster. I know that for certain. I know we will not have games where it takes us that long to get into our offense again. I guarantee. Listen, if you look for areas of improvement, I bet we get into our offense quicker. I know that for a fact. Yeah, we're going to start getting our offense quicker because that was glaring. That's getting fixed.
Yeah, you can actually drive in that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, like crunchy, like you said. Yep. Yeah, I heard you walking on it. Mm-hmm. But when it gets packed down and then turns to get slicker, yeah. My little neighbor, he did the same thing. Little Jeep across the street. Yeah. You can tell he couldn't wait to get out and mess around in it a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can work with it right now, but ain't nowhere to go.
Right. So they don't let everybody go home and shut everything down. Yeah. Roger Ayers is all slim. Right. That crew is bad. Like I said, when you're 2-10, it's hard to complain about the officiating. That was bad officiating tonight. That was one-sided officiating. Like you could tell they know our record. And the Midnight Family, what's up? Yep, Pops did get his speakers. Charlie did get his speakers. He said he took the long way home just so he could jam a little bit. Right. Just tuned in. If Fabio is the future, why don't we just run him at the point and put L? Like I said, he has to be making these again. Started out this way. He's coaching Fabio harder than anybody else. He is coaching him hard. He is making him earn every second. His plan is different from a spectator's plan. And I don't like it either. I want him in too. Hold on, y'all. Let's get one in here. So and L was at home. Look, L had like 20 people at the game. Y'all know he was gonna be a little liver. Y'all knew L was gonna be a little turned up. Hold on, did I miss something? I know I did. Did I miss something? I think I missed one. Hold on. I'm catching up, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I'm okay. I'll just start right there. Yeah, so you're a throw them into the fire kind of person. I mean, we all like our new toys. Mm. Roger Ayers, look here. Okay. Was it going hard again? It seems Alice is forcing shots. Seems we do better with them. We didn't want to. Free throws. Good job, City. Need to go inside more. Yeah, but we need to post up closer to the basket, in my opinion. L needs some stick 'em on his hands. Quincy is staying. Oh yeah. Congrats. VHH dribbled off his foot 2 times in a row. You can't blame. I mean, again, I want to say you can't blame him for that, but it's like again, everything falls under the KP umbrella. So if you want to blame him, there's going to be a way to say the ankle bone is connected to the knee bone is connected to the brain bone. It's all his fault. Oh, when he dropped that ball out of bounds, it's like strong move. It's like, yeah, what do you do with that? More possessions, around the block steals. We did turn up the pressure. We did get some steals. We did gamble a little more. Ethan Moore. he just has a different perspective on sports, y'all. Listen, they're gonna play so hard against Kentucky. That's one rope they ain't gonna let go of. Mike James was good posting up, backing down on block multiple times. Yep, but they're gonna start flopping on him too. BHH has Sam not aggressive enough moments yet. That's a fact. I feel like L was forcing it too. I mean, listen. He was listen. You got 20 of the fam right there. You got 20 of the fam sitting front row. Yeah, he gonna force it. Bet Papa Doc. Pop's in the building. Cheers to Pop's baby. Another one. Cheers, Dr. Crump. Is Mrs. Dickey actually watching too? Oh. If Kelly Dickey's wife is watching, she is responsible for the best drink that I have ever had. And I've had a lot of drinks in my day, but y'all, one time she came through when I just needed a drink. So Mrs. Dickey, cheers to you, dear. Y'all, we talking about some day ones. We talking about royalty, y'all. We talking about real deal royalty here. Sharoy says, trust the process. Let's go on a run for the ACC tournament. Shit, we got the sides to do it. Hersey did a fine job tonight. I agree. Hold on. Let me catch up. Hold on to the damn ball. Yeah, he does a placeholder thing with I will say this. Y'all are a little harder on Zan Payne than I am, because at least I know he knows his rotations. He knows where he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the simple rotation, like KP's getting frustrated with the mental mistakes. But I agree. Zan Payne should not be playing more than Fabio, in my opinion, unless he has a bigger plan in place. Go out and play. Devin Reese, I saw him a little earlier. Might as well pull that one. Yes, I did see that. And Mike James got a dunk, so that's going to help his confidence because he was thinking about it, y'all. He was thinking about it. Mike James was thinking about something going wrong. He looked like he was thinking about it. Like I said, I know that look. Where he knows he's about to get a dunk, and all of a sudden your hands feel like bricks, just Mike James, like, is somebody going to foul me? He was waiting for somebody to either foul him or do something because he had that exact same dunk situation last game, and he got fouled and didn't dunk it. KP got a technical. Mike James started balling. Yeah, he got to shake. Yeah, he got to shake it off. It's like, dude, you're better than that. Go play. Yeah, you better than that. Go play. Jonathan Blue was courtside. They still did. Listen, they didn't quit, but they let go of the rope. I'm always going to be harsher on Mike James because I got higher expectations for him. I'm gonna go. The only question I'm gonna go ask KP: why do you hate Fabio? Why do you hate Fabio? Is it true you hate Fabio? He gonna be like, Marcus, I just hate him. Just hate him. They could have folded. They could have folded a lot more than they did. Like I said, the letdown. Hold on. Sorry. Is Kelly Dickey in Vegas or something? I bet Kelly Dickey, he and his wife, y'all, you should look at his page. They be globetrotting, y'all. I bet they're in Vegas right now, laughing at all of us sitting here in the snow. Jared, I appreciate it. T-shirt hooligans. That's our guys. They hooked me up. They hooked me up. And y'all, and it's a good fit. Like it's a good make you look, make your body look kind of nice in these kind of hoodies. Your boy Maven's a little chubby right now. Your boy Maven's a little chubby, but you put on the right hoodie, you hide it. Hold on, let me see. Cards cover the spread. Fans who NC State as a hedge. Happy or doubly sad. Right? Listen, and Kelly, nothing could make me happier. Nothing can make me happier. I was on the phone with Steve, and I'm like, please just keep it under 17. Because that emotional hedge. Listen. If you just don't bet on Louisville. If you have to do an emotional hedge, just stay away from Louisville altogether. Just great point. Great point. Great point. Right? I'm watching you. You can see his aggressive talents there. Yes, it's a fact. It's a fact. It's some t-shirt hooligans. Yeah, he makes some awesome stuff. Yeah, for sure. Me too. Yeah. Look, I feel bad too, like for being like I'm not spiteful like that. I want everybody to be great. But tonight, that guy irritated me a little bit. Just emotional hedge. So they can, I don't care. I want some money. Yeah, they suck. So what? I don't care. I won. That one, yeah, I wasn't gonna do that one. He did show a little bit of fire. He did show some fire. I mean, I'm still not giving a pass though. You need burn your timeouts if you have to. Uncontested. 2 back-to-back buckets. Burn these timeouts early. Listen, I'll defend you if you don't have them timeouts late and you need them. Burn them as soon as you feel them letting go of the rope. Burn them all. I'll say, and I'll talk to the people and I'll say, hey y'all, we wouldn't have been in the game if he would not have burnt those timeouts early when they started letting go of the rope. I mean, they look so depressed when that ball got tipped out because they know that's not a winning play. They know they're going to be in film room. We had 3 people around the guy, and he made a controlled tip to his man. How many offensive tap outs did we get? No. Everybody wants to just grab the ball so they can get a rebound. Tap the fucking ball out to half court. Tap it out. On the offensive board, you don't have to crash into people. Be an athlete. Outwork somebody. Tap the ball out. Get extra possessions. What good is it's still basketball. Are you waiting for Kenny Payne to spoon feed every part of basketball? Go get some money. He cannot spoon feed. If he gets you on an ISO with that dude, Brandon, and you can't score him, again, I know I do this all the time. Shut up. Shut up about what you plan to do with your career. If I can't isolate you and you can't score on him 50% of the time, listen, somebody will fall in love with you, you'll get drafted, and you'll be fighting your way out of the G League in 3 weeks. And I hate saying that. But everybody's watching the same thing. You cannot keep losing the ball game after game after game. You cannot have these turnovers game after game. Jalen Withers, you cannot keep turning the ball over. We're forced to stare at our most talented guys turn the ball over and over again. And everybody, like, again, we're all going to yell at the coach. But we all know, stop turning the ball over. You're not being tough you're not valuing the basketball. Everybody knows the only thing that coach can do is yell at you or bench you. Cuss you out or bench you. It's all we can do with our most talented guys. And like I said, and nobody wants to punt on the season and just say, all our most talented guys just make too many mistakes. But they got to get better. And stop not completing dunks. Why don't y'all want to jump? Why don't y'all like jumping? Oh, listen, he ain't even warm. Hey, listen. Kenny Payne ain't even warmed up yet with his lashing out. He ain't even got warmed up yet. He hasn't got warmed up yet. They're not in psychological shape. They're in shape. The minutes they play, how could you not be in shape with the minutes they play? I disagree with you, Tommy. I missed that, Cecil. A little more JJ and Fab, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I want to run it back against them. Hold on, cuz. Lamar Jackson, y'all, it's my older brother, it's Chris, and then it's me. This is my cousin Chris. Cuz, what up? What up? Hey, y'all, listen, y'all. My cousin, he ain't talked to me in 5 years. Y'all want to know why? We went. Listen, I went to Chicago. I visited my cousin. My cousin's still mad at me, y'all. Listen, my cousin was taking me out on the streets of Chicago. This is years and years ago. Hey, y'all, he had this awesome soap. I still remember. I'm kicking it in the shot with my cousin, with my big cousin. Look, now I'm old enough to drink. I'm old enough to kick it, right? Listen, y'all, I'm a kid in a candy store kicking it with my older cousin, right? Hey, y'all. He got this nice apartment in the shot, all this good stuff. You know how dudes do. We sitting around, we getting dressed. I'm like, I'm gonna be on. I'm like, ooh. Look, we get ready. Listen, last thing you do, we iron our shirts, because that's the last thing you put on. I'm like, damn, cuz I'm gonna be in the shot tonight, like, ooh, right? Hey, y'all, I'm sure he just popped the tags on his shirt. I knocked the biggest alcohol-infused big gulp all over his white shirt on the iron board. Hey, y'all, listen. This cousin right here, I knocked a cherry big gulp, and like I said, I don't even remember if it had tequila in it or whatever. Hey, y'all, I knocked the reddest drink on that. I had it on the ironing board, and I knocked it on his shirt, y'all. Listen, he told me he forgave me. Look, he probably had to wear something that night that he had to pull out the closet. So y'all know how it is too. When you planning on wearing something fresh and you gonna be fresh to death, you gonna pop these tags. And when I ruined his shirt, we might as well stay home that night. Oh, yeah, y'all. I'm just listen, cuz. Thank you for not telling me how mad you was at me for messing up your shirt. Oh, God. Y'all, it was the worst. That was the worst spill I think I've ever had. That was the worst. I think it got on his shirt. It might have got on his carpet. It was just the worst. No, but what up, cuz? He's trying to bring out the edge in himself. Don't get me wrong. I like that part. I like the feisty Jalen Withers. I'm okay with that. Yep. We talked about him. I know. Hold on, let me catch up. Oh, hey, y'all. He's still probably mad at me for that one. Yeah, I don't like it either. Don't get me wrong. I think we give up space too easy. And here's the thing. I listen to Kenny Payne yell about giving up space for an entire practice. I listened to Kenny Payne yell about giving up space for an entire practice. But it's like there's only so many times you can stop practice. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you letting him get the ball on the block? Fucking make him work for that inch. Like, that's what he's saying in practice. I love KP getting the tee. I did too. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, Chris, but I know whatever it was fresh to death. Oh, when they started, I mean, it was the worst, Chris. Listen, because I still feel terrible to this day. So just know that I still got the guiltiest conscience I ever had for spilling that drink on your shirt, man. Golly, it was the worst. Y'all, and listen, y'all, this is my first time really getting to kick it with him as an adult. You know, because he rode my brother because they owned it. I fucked this shirt up. Oh. Hi, Tina. What you doing? What are you still doing up, Tina? And yes, I love my Versace shades, and I still enjoy wearing them. And thank you so much. It was an awesome gift. They're not standing around. They just can't beat nobody. The offense is predicated on being able to actually get around somebody. They're struggling with that, and they're not aggressive. They got to do a better job of getting their hands up on defense. This is a fact. 19 turnovers in the last 4 games. Yeah, you need him playing better. You need Mike James playing better. Kamari Lands, I was so happy watching Kamari Lands against the press. Somebody is telling Kamari Lands the right things. I can tell whichever coach it is, somebody's telling him the right things. Because he's losing his freshman intimidation. But y'all remember, Kenny Payne said it 2 months ago. He said, for us to be good, Kamari Lands can't be a freshman. Kamari Lands looks less like a freshman tonight than I've ever seen him. Yeah. Like they prove, they gotta get through their weaknesses, their psychological weaknesses and their execution, so their fundamentals they gotta get better at. They gotta get better at realizing the importance of the turnover. Any gifts you need to open before Sunday? I don't know. There's a couple under the tree. But y'all know I won't. I might have cheated today. I gave my dad one gift that wasn't wrapped up. Because we might need it sooner than later. So yeah, I might have kind of cheated. Mike James has the most dog of all our players. Yeah. And he's not letting them bark at him anymore. I don't like how often, I'll say this. Okay, you know how people want you to be a leader, right? A leader doesn't just point out what everybody else is doing wrong. I'm starting to see a little too much, I don't like to see L. Ellis and Jalen Withers talking to everybody every time somebody else make a mistake. Because they make a lot of mistakes too. And it's like, as a captain, I know you're the captain, but it's like, I ain't going to really argue with you like that. But it's like, dude, you fucking up out here. Like, stop talking to me. You just fucking turn the ball over, 3 times. Don't bark at me. after your 3 turnovers. I mean, that's the kind of attitude that start. But here's the thing: if you're gonna do that, you got to bring it. I think Kamari Lands is starting to bring it a lot more. But it's like, even if I'm the coaches, I'm like, hey, you need to be supportive when you're like, you need to clap your hands when your team makes a mistake, because our captains make a lot of mistakes, and they make way too many mistakes to be sitting there barking at our younger guys or our less experienced guys when they make mistakes. Let me see. A little basketball schedule. Let's go to it. Boom. Let's go to these stats. These stats for Louisville. Brandon Huntley Hatfield. 37 minutes. 12 rebounds is good. 12 points. I mean, we were getting that out of Malik. Mike James, 35 minutes. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 10 points. Sidney Curry, 24 minutes. He had 13 less minutes than Brandon. Had 16 points. Brandon did a better job rebounding. He did a good job rebounding, but he gave up some valuable rebounds and some tip outs. But I'll give him his props. He did do better on the boards. But 37 minutes, I expect that. Jalen Withers, 17 minutes, 2 rebounds, and 1 point. Jalen Withers in 17 minutes had 2 rebounds, 1 point, and no assists. L. Ellis in 35 minutes had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 15 points. Kamari Lands in 20 minutes had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 5 points. JJ Traynor, 9 minutes, 1 rebound. Come on, JJ. Rose, 9 minutes and 3 rebounds. Hersey, 6 minutes, 5 points. Devin Reed, 3 minutes, 0s. Fabio, 2 minutes, 1 rebound. Zam Payne, 2 minutes, no stats. Ugh. We shot 51% from the field. We shot 50% from the three-pointer. We shot 8 3-pointers. They shot 26 3-pointers. We shot 58% from the free throw line. They had 12 offensive rebounds. They had 17 assists to our 4. Blocks, we had 5 to their 3. Steals, we had 8 to their 6. Turnovers, we had 17 to their 9. Personal foul, we had 17 to their 18. They balanced that out. So, 17 assists to 4. I hope you realize how bad that looks. They're not even trying. They did have some steals. They did a better job, but they still bad defense. Yeah, he don't want no contact. We would have put a lot more pressure on them they we got to do better on free throws. We can't. We don't have the room for error. How many points does Sid have? I think what's 16? Already closed it. Sid had 16 points. 16 points, 4 rebounds. Well, welcome back, Sid. We could take care of the ball. We could have been better for Sid. He has, man. He has. I mean, we got it. We got to give him that. Y'all mind if I hit the kitchen real quick? Because listen, now I'm gonna start speaking the truth. Let me go to the kitchen really quick. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Now I'm gonna let my true feelings out. I will be right back. Let's do this. Let's y'all can hear that music when I leave it, right? Well, okay, so y'all can hear the music. yeah, Sid could get another one. Technology Christmas. It's impossible. It's impossible. Larry, there is. And when they stick to it, it works. But when they don't, it does not work. Okay, Larry, like I see you're determined. You're determined to make it like he doesn't even have a game plan. Okay, how many times did you see them lose the ball in a situation where they're right near the basket or miss easy shots? Like, okay, like Larry, I can tell you're one of those blame Kenny Payne at all costs. Like you're showing like everything you're pointing out is like, wait, you think they don't have a offensive strategy? So when you saw them beat Western Kentucky, did they not have were they just balling? They didn't have a strategy then? When they won games, you're saying they didn't have a strategy, they just out there playing and won? No, they got a strategy. Sometimes they execute it like they're supposed to, sometimes they don't. Now you can say start, yeah, hey, well, you're cutting too much slack. Okay. You're cutting too much slack on people who go rogue from the strategy. Okay, let's talk about the basketball. Techno Christmas music, that's funny. Larry, did it look like he had a strategy when he won? That like come on now. Like, do you agree? Did individual players look better? Did they look more aggressive? Do you want Mike James taking it to the basket stronger? So Sidney Curry is just playing better because Sidney Curry's playing better. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, does the coach not get any credit for anybody playing better? Or is it just win-loss and that's all you care about? In a rebuild year, he said it's going to be a rebuild year. These guys are not that good of a team. Yeah, Brad is dying to go over the top every time. Listen, Brad will hit me up. He'll hit Rummage up. He want to go over the top in anger every single time. Yeah, listen, and I really like you. If you ask Brad about the calls, Brad probably won't even admit that we got a lot of horrible calls tonight. Like, see, that's the thing. Like, when you're dug in against KP, you won't even admit the things you see. You won't even admit the things you see. And Brad was the same person chasing off Rick. He ain't recruiting good enough. He ain't doing this good enough. Rick needs to do this. Rick needs that. Marcus Maven was like, I'm telling y'all, y'all better protect Rick. I'm telling y'all, don't like, even if you don't like Rick, protect what they're doing. They're gutting our program. They're gutting Tom Dirt. Even if you don't like the coach, don't let somebody else decide that your coach got to be fired. That's how your program is getting gutted. And I spent 2 years saying that. Oh, I'm tired of dealing with Rick. I'm tired of dealing with Tom. I'm tired of this bad publicity. I'm like, yes, you may be tired of it, but that's our decision as a university. You don't let somebody else just come in there and sweep you out and take over your Yum Center contract and take over all your contracts and take over all your deals and do a shoddy audit with a press release. All that, like, come on now. I lived through this. I told y'all a long time ago, so I don't want to hear it. Yeah, like we had to, why you bringing up him now? You wanted him gone. You were sick of listening to scandal talk when Rick was here. So now all of a sudden, Chris, Matt, Rick, Bobby, all of a sudden they're all awesome coaches. Y'all do this shit every single time. And I work in the media, so I watched you do it. I will go on across all y'all history. I will go across everybody's history and laugh as I look at your old tweets about how you wanted these coaches gone. Excuse me, that's my passion talking. Starting to feel like Erica talking to Mike Wallace. I think you should keep quiet. Y'all, I'm passionate. I want it all to click. I want Kenny Payne to coach harsher on the substitutions. I want my players to play harder, play with more pride. I want players to stop being selfish and stop. They're not sacrificing their bodies. They're not sacrificing their attitude and energy. But again, I've seen this out of the players before. I saw it last year. I couldn't imagine why Malik Williams could have that kind of attitude. Y'all remember I used to point out how Jalen Withers would always force the ball to Malik? And I was just like, something's wrong there. Every time Malik came on court, Jalen Withers would always force him the ball. Ricky, I didn't know who was all over that. Are y'all so dug in that you can't admit that the referees gave us a bad whistle all night long? That's what I'm saying. Like, come on now. Like, be fair. Admit what you saw. Kamari Lands is a 6'8" guard, 12 games into the year. Kamari Lands handles a full court press better than anybody on the team. Kamari Lands handles a full court press better than anybody on the team. But instead of saying Kamari Lands and JJ Traynor have made miles of improvement, you find the people who haven't made the improvement that you think they should, and you only talk about them. Kamari Lands should have left that game with 12 points at least. He got screwed on free throws. Hey, Kamari, you did great. You did great. KP was faking getting mad. No. KP's been around this 30 years. KP knows, hey, these referees have something in their mind tonight. These referees feel like this team sucks and we're not going to give them any calls. These referees had their mind made up tonight. Yeah, like admit that. Y'all, do y'all know who this is? Do y'all know who this is? If he says the refs were horrible, the refs were horrible. Do y'all know who this is? Jesus Christ. I don't know nothing. They were horrible. Like I said, I can complain. I got plenty of complaints about execution. I got plenty of complaints about toughness. But I also can recognize improvement in players and horrible calls. And yeah. Right. Hold on, y'all. I think I left my room window cracked. I can't do that. I need about 60 seconds. Y'all can give me 60 seconds. Don't be mad at me. Sorry. Don't get mad at me, y'all. Cut me some slack. Oh, man, I hope y'all hit the like button. Well, I hope y'all, when y'all was killing time, I hope you took a second to hit the like button. I'm in here. Excuse me, that's my passion talking. I'm giving y'all all the realest of the real. I hope y'all took a second to hit the like button. Boom, boom. You can all you, but here's the problem. Charles, I agree with what you're saying. But the problem is, you know what? You know what the problem is? I think there's too much dribbling clinic in them. That's the problem. Charles, I know what you're saying. Problem is, y'all been dribbling the clinic too much. Y'all been playing with personal trainers too much. Individual instruction guys. Y'all ain't played enough basketball. That's the problem. We have a team full of individual instruction guys. Listen. Yeah, Russ didn't have individual instruction. He was focused tonight. Shout out, Gerald. Listen, we have too many individual instruction players. Y'all see the little thing they always put up around Christmas time where you get the little kid the ball, where he sits in front of the TV and goes through his legs and he follows the ball and he goes around his back and he crosses over. He has no idea how to get low and set up for contact. All these guys can do all this individual instruction, but they don't know how to get bumped and stay on balance. We fucking fall more than anybody on the planet. There is no individual instructor that can teach you not to fall. We fall on the ground more than any. I swear to God, if Kelly Dickey, I swear to God, if one day it's falling on the ground is gonna be a stat. And Louisville this year, thank God they don't keep that stat yet. We fall on the ground more than anybody I've ever seen. We give up more rebounds to shorter athletes than I've ever seen. I'm telling y'all, and I'm sorry that I know this. They're protecting their legs. We got a bunch of people who are protecting their bodies. Mike does not protect his body, but if Mike James protected his body, I'd give him a pass. JJ Traynor is not protecting his body. Kamari Lands is not protecting his body. Actually, Rose is not protecting his body anymore. Rose will go get it. These other guys get these rebounds and they're looking down. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but the ball will be up in the air. They will get the rebound and be looking down like this in the air. Most people get the rebound and they're looking down to see who they're going to outlet the pass to. Everybody we play against, when they get the rebound up in the air, they're looking down the court. So when their feet touch the ground, they're going to know who they need to throw it to with some heat. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry if y'all don't notice that. But our guy, anybody who has any talent on our team is protecting their body. Sid Curry is no longer protecting his body. He's going after the ball. We don't have to hide from the fact that Withers had his best stretch when he was playing the 5. Not the 3. Not the stretch 4 or the 3. I'm like, Jalen, Kenny Payne gave you a legit shot. You fall on the ground, you can't take care of the ball. You can't get, if you can play all those minutes and can't get any assists and can't, like I said, I forgot what his stats are. Hold on, let me go back to it. Jalen Withers, hold on. Jalen Withers. Jalen Withers, you're playing the 3 or the 4. You had 2 rebounds and 1 point. And it's like I know what it's like for people to say, "Oh, coach ain't play you enough." Can you imagine playing 17 minutes like this? But this is what moms do. This is what moms, dads, cousins, homeboys, this is what they do. You play 17 minutes and all your people around you, instead of somebody saying, "Hey man, you need to go do more." Like you need to go get some, you need to go get some money on your own. You get people saying, "Oh, why coach only play you 17 minutes?" Like that's the difference between playing better and not playing better. If he has, and again, I don't know who's talking to him, but what I'm saying is in Jalen Withers' situation, if he plays 17 minutes and has what does he have? And has 2 rebounds and 1 point at 6'9", and somebody tells him, "Oh, well, you should have got more minutes." I'm like, hey, whoever says that to you, they want you to get more minutes for them, not for you. Jalen Withers, I hope he has somebody in his life that says, "Bro, you get 17 minutes. What if you was in an NBA camp? They don't run no plays for you at NBA camp. Are you fucking serious? They might run 2 plays for you in an NBA camp. If you can't find a way in 17 minutes in an NBA camp, if you can't get 2 rebounds and 1 bucket in fucking North Carolina State, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me about an NBA camp. Nobody's calling plays for you in an NBA camp. You want to get invited to some NBA combine, hoping somebody pick and rolls and you just get hot from the 3-point line. Is that your plan to make a team? Hope you get hot from the outside and catch somebody's eyes? I just watched you play North Carolina State. 17 minutes. You think you think an NBA scout is going to say, "Well, if Kenny Payne would have played him 23 minutes instead of 17, he probably would have had more stat." Fuck you. Pardon my language. Sorry. I apologize. You can't take the ball to the basket and finish on North Carolina State a couple times. You touched the ball a lot. I could see if you was out there and you were getting isolated. You on the perimeter. You're getting the ball. You're getting touches. 17 minutes, 1.2 rebounds. I bet you better not listen to anybody telling you should have got more playing time. You need to listen to the person who's telling you that, hey, man, 17 points, you got to go get some buckets and some rebounds. It ain't the coach's fault. That's the person who cares about you succeeding. The other person that strokes your ego and says you just need more minutes, and you played 17 minutes in a Division I college game and you had 1 point. Billy, you snowed in? Are you snowed in your house? Or you snowed in at a event. Yeah, when he had big men guarding him, he was a lot better. I've never seen a 10-second backcourt violation off a missed free throw, defensive rebound today. I don't know. You got to realize I played with a lot of cool point guards. I'm pretty sure you can find a play where Peyton Seaver or Russ Smith was being too cool in the backcourt and got a 10-second. So I won't say it never happens, but I'll add I never seen a team with 2 wins get a backcourt violation with no pressure on them. I've seen it. I've seen point guards with good records get too cool in the backcourt. And listen, like, don't get it confused. Point guards like making the crowd sweat with the 10-second count. Repeat. Point guards like making the crowd sweat with the 10-second count. Some people like to make people sweat with the 10-second free throw count. But it wasn't a legit 10-second count. That's why we know the fix was in. I don't want to say fix. I'll say that's why we know influence was in. Those referees had something in their mind already, because that's not a call the referee makes. That's just not a call they make. Rachel, did you see my dad stomping around Kroger? It's funny. Look, Rachel, I wanted to text you. I wanted to say, be on the lookout for my dad. Keep him safe up in Kroger. Yeah, look. There's no way that was a legit 10-second call. Look, they were picking a fight. They were fucking with Louisville. They were picking a fight. I'm telling you. Yeah, listen. Look, sometimes L wants the sympathetic thing. He wants to be the point guard that has all the minutes, but then the pressure of the point guard has all the minutes. Then sometimes he's like, oh, I'm so tired. I got to do so much work. And that goes back to, like, okay, who are you listening to? Are you listening to the person that says you got the best opportunity ever to be a point guard? Or are you listening to the people that say, well, L. Ellis got to do all the scoring? Listen, that's 2 wolves. That's 2 wolves. If you're listening to the wolf that tells you got to score, we won't win another game. But the person who says, hey, you got the opportunity of a lifetime. You should be in better shape. You should take better shots. You should be looking for more assists. You listen to that person, we can turn this around. But if he feels like he just got to score and showboat, I don't want to say showboat like showing off. If you got to be the man with your scoring, we gonna fucking suck. I knew it would. I told my dad, I was like, you going there just to socialize, right? Yeah, it's like, like you take some bad shots. You take some really bad untimed shots. Listen, L. Ellis, I think I forgot what happened. L. Ellis, I don't know if he turned it over or he shot a ball and didn't get a call. The ball went the other way. I swear to God, y'all. If I could gamble on L. Ellis is gonna shoot the shot this play, I would have fucking won $1 million. Like, I would have bet anything I have. When L. Ellis when he messes up, you can almost guarantee there's an 88.6% chance that he's gonna take the next shot. If somebody gets a bucket like right in his face, 88.6% shot chance that he's going to take the next shot. I was on the phone with Steve. I said, I bet you Ellis takes the next shot. Comes down, no pass, runs off the pick and roll, jacks it right on the, misses it. We going the other way. Boom. Nobody touches the ball. And they think like point guards. They think so much more like point guards. You say he's still playing too many guys. He's not snatching them fast enough. I think listen, Ellis's bad shots are more detrimental to the team than anything. Because Ellis can play some fucking defense. When he locks in on defense, he can play some great defense. When he's under control, he can take care of the ball. He's starting to get better at getting people off of him, getting comfortable. Like, he's improving at some things. But the bad shots, he's not improving at it. And he still doesn't understand the bad shots that's what leads to the runs. Yeah, use the high screen, get into the lane. Yeah, but in L's defense, he had 20 of his family members there. It's hard not to force it when you got all your people there, y'all. That's a real thing. L's brother and his mom. They all look just alike, don't they? L's mom and brother, yes. Yeah. Nicholas, I'm starting to agree with you. Like Jalen and Brandon don't make a good combo together. And he wanted to show, yeah, it's like some of that stuff is real. Like I say, y'all, we can talk about some of the things that are real life and some of the things that are narratives. And real life is when you got 20 tickets for your people to come, you either play great or horrible. Hold on. Cheers, Gerald. Cheers. Hold on one second. Tina. Everybody. BW3's Middletown. BW3's Middletown. Once we get out of this, I'm telling y'all, Tina will make sure y'all enjoy y'all experience at BW3's. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive she has it on her name tag. If you go to BW3's Middletown, just look around. She looks like a Tina. You'll know her as soon as you see her. Go to BW3's Middletown. She has a staff that's awesome with the cooking. They don't cut no shorts. So you listen, your portions are the right way you want them. Your food, look, she don't mess around. Go to if you haven't been there in a while, say, hey, if anybody has hey, I don't know where we're going to eat at. Hey, let's try BW3's. I heard they running it like a well-oiled machine. Trust me. Y'all, do I ever tell y'all something wrong? on purpose. I mean, sometimes I end up being wrong. Like, I mean, when I told y'all Lamar Jackson was going to win the Heisman Trophy, I mean, I probably shouldn't have said that so early. Maybe I should have waited. When I told y'all Lamar Jackson was going to be starting by the end of his, his rookie year, I mean, I probably shouldn't have told y'all that so early. When I tell y'all these things, I mean, I probably shouldn't, but go to BW3s. And Tina, I'm not going to be able to get out the house for about 2 days, but I'm going to see you I'm going to come see you when the ice and the snow clears. And, Tina, and you got to meet Pops. And you got to meet Pops. Cheers, 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 Tina, and Merry Christmas, dear. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. Yeah, you got to think Kenny Payne is trying to change his whole vision. Yes, Tina, you got to meet Pops. Listen, he's a different version of Pops Dwayne. He's a different version, but he's a Pops. Ooh. Cheers to all the workers, the UPS workers, to my husband. Poor babies out here working in this mess. Well, my dad said it's not that bad. My dad said he can handle it. But tomorrow it might be messy. But yes, cheers and prayers. And yes. You're gonna enjoy him when I bring him through. Yeah, look, if this stuff doesn't get too bad, I'm gonna force him to ride out here, and we got to meet you. Y'all, let's get a good cheers in here. We're gonna try to have a show tomorrow. Steve said if you want to have a show from 10 to 12, he might be up for it. So if y'all get up tomorrow from 10 to 12, I'm gonna try to do something, even if Steve does or does not come onto the show. I'm gonna try to do a show tomorrow. I'm gonna catch everybody up on some stuff. Let's get another last cheers in here. Thanks. Oh, hit the like button right now, y'all. Before I hit this cheers, hit the like button. Please do that for me. Even if you didn't like what I had to say, even if I gave you a hard time. Brad, I gave you a hard time tonight. Larry, I gave you a hard time. I think Fabian, I gave you a hard time. We all here for the same goal.